What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's up, America? How y'all doing, man? What's up, Europe? How you doing? What's up, China? How you doing? Someone hit me up from China the other day. I'm like, how the hell you find out Sam Silk?
I get a lot of people from Africa because my name is Kenya.
Your name is Kenya.
Yeah.
Let me see, is she authentic?
Then they see my butt.
Oh, no, she's not authentic at all. No. Abdul, come here. I was kidding. Go ahead. What's up, Kenya? How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. All right, we diving inside of today's relationship hour. A couple of hot topics we're going to hit as well, too. The number here is 888-409-0931. Feel free to share the video if you so happen to have someone going through something just like this. Let's start off and help out the person.
All right. Dear Sam, from day one, my mother-in-law has hated me. When I first started dating my husband, we were both going through a divorce. He and I have one together, and I have 4 before we got together. Damn. And since we have been together, all she ever talks about is how many kids I have and how she heard I was no good, and she never wanted him to marry me, both before and after we got married. Mm-hmm. It's been several years, and she's still talking about it, so I gave her a piece of my mind and let her know that I also know her past isn't squeaky clean either.
I heard she used to be a hoe.
Miss Jerlene was
a hoe?
Yeah,
your mama. Used to call you jawbone.
My husband was furious that I responded to his mother like that. It's tearing my husband apart because he wants us to have a relationship, especially since he and I have a child together, her grandchild together. But I can't tell by his mother's actions that she never wants me around, no matter how hard I've tried to get along with her. So now I just keep my distance. Help. Yeah.
All right. Y'all married now. So by y'all being married, it is what it is. You need to tell your husband, look, I've tried. She don't like me. I love you. I don't want any beef between us. So I'm not going over there to eat her hard-ass macaroni and cheese for Thanksgiving.
She might have some good macaroni and cheese.
Well, I don't care how good it is. I'm not going over there to see your mama because she insults me. And I do not want it to take me out of character. I do not want to offend you.
Okay.
You're married now. Now, you said something earlier that that about her having the 4 kids.
Yeah.
And by her having those 4 kids, the mama may have been in protective mode, which you can imagine anybody would,
that's a lot
any
to
parent
take on.
would be like, hey.
Yeah.
And she got 4 kids.
And I know I've seen a lot of the comments thus far, and
what were they saying? I know they
like
saying
your
something.
mother he needs to put her in her place, and all of that.
She too damn old for that. He's married. I mean, what are you talking about?
I mean, okay, you cannot put somebody else's mama in their place. I'm sorry, that's asking for a fight.
Well, it depends on now. You want ass. If you grown, and that person is disrespecting you, I disagree.
I wouldn't disrespect anybody's mother.
If your husband mama.
My husband's mama.
All right, was like, I can't stand that bitch, Kenya. She just gets on my nerve. And she said it more than one.
I'm not going to disrespect her because she's
so nice and
she's
sweet.
Somebody's mother.
She said the wrong day. And you somebody mama, but she said that bitch, Kenya.
I don't care. You
sure?
That's my husband's mother.
This is so wonderful. I love this because Kenya always has that motherly. Obviously, I'll tease her all the time. The mommy, she has that momminess. But I think it's only so many times that a woman can be called a bitch by a woman who's not her road dog.
I think with blended families or in-laws, you have to protect your family. So in that, you don't put your husband in a predicament to where he has to choose between the most important women in his life. I just don't believe in that.
What happened if he doesn't defend? If he don't say nothing? You just know my mama crazy.
That's his mother.
You know my mama. Don't even worry about it.
I wish my son would come and check me about some chick that he is dating or whatever. Do not.
Wait. You said you wish your son would what?
I said I wish he would. You don't come check me about no chick. I'm your mama.
Okay. What happened if you don't like? What happened if you don't like the woman? If you don't like the woman that your son is dating?
Then I'm going to have whatever conversations that I want to with my son because he's my son. I might not have the conversation with her and hurt her feelings, but you can't control what I talk to my son about. That's my child.
But you still
I had
putting
him.
poison about that girl with
No,
four
mama.
babies.
Mama shouldn't
Four
be
babies.
poisoning. Mama shouldn't be poisoning.
You talking about?
Stuff.
You sit here talking about my kids.
But
You ain't squeaky clean.
now see,
I
that-
heard
she
stories
stepped out
about
of
you.
line.
My grandmama told me stories about your mama. Yeah.
Yeah, see, you
What up,
just
Instagram?
stepped out of line.
Yeah.
If you tell, if my son tells his new wife, girlfriend, my business, and you gonna try to throw it up in my face,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, I'm gonna let you have it,
What up, Instagram?
young lady.
This is a good one today, Instagram.
Don't be disrespectful.
So if y'all just tuning in on IG, welcome, Juicy. Pam, how you doing? And Juice 312, that guy, you got to be out of what, Chicago? Angie, how you doing? All right. So we talking about in-laws today. 888-409-0931. You can call in. But as I dive into the letter, the mom-in-law is really out of control. What do you do when you have a mom-in-law, man, that's keeping up stuff? The
Remove
woman,
yourself.
but you got kids with her. You got kids with the dude, or with your wife.
But you don't have to keep going over there if she don't like you.
But your husband
if
or
Miss
your wife,
Charlene don't like
they
you,
want
then
you to
don't
come
go
over. They want
there.
you to come on over. Now they feel they spending Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, and you at home.
So if she
And they
invited
mama-
you,
Yeah, now they got to hear from their mom.
then you have to
See?
talk.
You ignorant ass wife. I cook all this goddamn food, and she couldn't even have the audacity to feed. And you came over here and brought her four ass kids by them four other men, and I'm feeding them, and she couldn't even come over here and couldn't even fix your plate, baby. I'm fixing your plate. I'm fixing your plate.
She got to bring
And
some
that's-
groceries with
And
them.
that's
extra
your
kids.
wife. And I'm feeding her nappy ass kids. All of them.
That's so mean.
That you taking care of.
I have to be careful about the mother that
And
I
you
am.
better not spend none of your daddy's life insurance money that he left here for you on them damn kids either.
on them extra kids. That's so mean. God forgive me.
What up, Robin? What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Steve said, let's see, although it was disrespectful for his mom to come at you like that, realize that this woman is the first lady your husband has ever fell in love with. You'll never replace her, and that since, so just keep your distance from her. I agree, Steve.
Yeah.
She has no right to blame you for the kids you've had before. She should have done a better job raising her son, not to
Yeah.
marry women who already have 4 kids.
Yeah. How many men on here can marry a woman with 4 kids and then have a baby with her? So y'all have a baby. What up, Slim? Y'all have a baby together. She already got 4 kids. I ain't going. I'm sorry. Listen, I might marry her. I'm just being nice saying that. In real life, I probably wouldn't. I might marry her, but we not having no kids. And you got 4 because then if something go wrong, I'm stuck with your ass for the rest of my life, some type of way, and I don't want that. Is that too mean?
But if you don't have kids yourself, you would want to have a child.
Well, if I had, the dude had kids?
No, she had 4.
Oh, he ain't had. Oh, hell.
So you know, where Mama coming from,
man.
right? Now, but that is now people make a mistake because they take the conversations from Mama
Yeah.
back to the wife, and it just
You can't do
causes
that.
confusion. You can't go back and forth like that.
Yeah.
He probably shouldn't have let her know unless Mama just coming out of pocket at dinner like.
Well, she go.
talking
Well,
about
if
her
he bring the
kids.
4 kids over, Mama would say, "Who damn kids are those?"
Yeah.
Oh, this is my girl. This my girl kids.
See, what my kids would have done is they would have prepped me first. Mama.
Turtle says yes. If you love the woman, you love the kids. That is true. That means
Love 'em.
it must mean I ain't. Yeah, I'm talking about me. Now, if I marry you, obviously I would, but I'm not having one with you
Oh no.
in this real life.
You
What's
should
up?
love the kids.
You
should love
should.
the kids.
Some women, some women, um, some women, some women kids are so bad you fall out of love with the woman.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
But you should. Okay, let me qualify this. You should love the kids,
Mm.
but mama has the right to parent her. That's still her child. However she wants
Let
to
me tell you
talk to
something.
him.
What you talking about? This lady in the letter?
Yeah, the lady in the letter.
Yeah. You just stay away, and your husband
Just
should
stay away.
understand that you don't want to go over to that wicked witch house. Because he's married now, and her ass is too old just to be getting in his business, and he married. Mama, be quiet.
Nope.
You pour you
Nope.
you sowing seeds of discord, mama.
Talking to my son, however I want.
What's up, Lisa?
As long as this woman with 4 kids, they in their 40s and 50s. Is the mama still?
The mama, yeah. What you said, Lee? I can't hear.
Is this couple? 'Cause
I don't know.
At what point does the mom
They-
need to stop meddling?
When-
Never.
Listen,
Never.
mama and daddy supposed to
Meddling.
stay out of it. You stay
Never.
out of your kids' relationships like that. You don't get involved.
But even
If they married, when a man and a woman
yeah, they
leaves
ain't dating.
they
they're
mama
not
house and they say I do,
courting.
mom and daddy ain't got nothing to do with it unless it becomes physical. Then I'm jumping in. I'm whooping ass
Yeah,
and
mother
whooping
should
ass.
have got all that out of her system before
Hey,
the
y'all.
marriage. You know.
What's up, Teresa? What's up,
But
Manny Fresh?
at what age? I'm gonna put more blame on the man because
Mhm.
he should have checked his mama
You
by
can't
now.
check people's mama.
You can check
He
your
shoulda
mom in a
said,
nice way,
"Mama,
in a
I need
professional way.
you to
How do you
stay
check?
with and set my boundary with
Mama, mama.
and he should also have set a boundary with his girl because if he mad at his girl for popping off
Right.
on the mama, he should always have a boundary with her saying, I'm gonna handle it, you should have talked to me about it, I'm gonna go talk to my mom and make sure we set
Yeah.
a boundary for the relationship. But mama should have got all that you got 4 kids stuff out of her system
Right.
before.
How many years
the
they been married now?
Because when you put the ring on it and y'all married, there ain't nothing she can say now because
Stay out of it, mama.
she family now.
Right. She's family,
She
so
might
you got
not be blood, but she family
exactly.
now.
Exactly.
That's my daughter-in-law.
Well,
Okay.
you don't.
Let me be real with everybody. Okay.
All right.
Y'all know I like to just keep it 100. Can Sam keep it 100?
Go ahead.
There are people right now, right? They
Uh-huh.
just say never said nothing. But it's something that one of your kids are dating or your brother or sister is dating, and it's something about that person that you may not like.
Mm-hmm.
Once they get married, it ain't your business to tell them no more.
That's okay. I agree with that.
You shut the hell up and let
But
them.
that's a brother and sister. Don't you still
What the
counsel
hell?
your
No.
kids?
N-
Come on. Come
only,
on,
only
Sam.
you have to do it only if you're a fair person. Most people are not fair. You're going to be biased because it's your kids.
I'm always going to be biased towards my kids.
You're wrong then.
Sorry.
You're wrong. It's
So-
not fair.
so what's the time limit on the mother?
So now you messed
Like-
up. You can't counsel your kids and you automatically going to take up for them and they wrong.
Sure
If your
am.
son or daughter is
no.
wrong,
No.
they wrong.
No, if I tell my if my son does something wrong or my daughter,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to definitely tell them. But me advising my son like you're on the side of wrong or right, that's that thing. But somebody else, I'm definitely going to tell you about somebody else. I got more game than you. I've been on this earth longer than you. I'm going to just tell you what I feel. I'm not going to inundate you with it. I'm not going to beat you over the
You
head
talking about
with
your
it.
son's girlfriend or boyfriend?
Yeah,
You ain't got no business talking to him.
please.
That's unless they hitting on them. That's when you go and whoop their ass. That's when you intervene. So, you know what? I've been quiet long enough. It's time for an ass whoop.
If there's some type of abuse.
But you can't. But if they get married, this is their spouse. This is who they chose to be with. Don't counsel them if you're not gonna be 100% fair.
No, I'll be fair.
Be
but
fair.
I'm gonna be truthful. I'm gonna
Joanne
say my
said.
piece.
She says I'm a fair. She says she's a fair parent.
Yeah, I'm fair.
Yeah.
But I'm
But-
just going to
I love these debates. This would make it good.
I'm just going to tell my kids have had relationships, and they're both the older
Mhm.
two are adults. And if I see something a little left that they might not see because they're in that infatuation stage. They're in love.
Uh-huh.
You know, that clouds your judgment. And usually I'm right. Because
Well, yeah, usually parents are right.
right.
And what I like to do, what I've learned to do, because I didn't do this at first, what I've learned to do when it comes to my kids and their relationships, I only tell them one time. That's it. If they ask me one time, and then I just chill. Because I ain't going to be, because you know why? I learned when they were younger, they going to do what they want to do any damn way. So I'm not wasting my time to tell them about Reggie, to tell him about old girl. I mean, say, hey, Sam, you know she a runner, dog. You know that, right?
See, I just learned runner.
I say that
didn't know
one
what that
time.
meant. Yeah.
Now he wants to have more conversation on that. There ain't no old school
It
saying.
means
Then
that they're loose.
then we would get to talking. Other than that, I'm not saying nothing because he's made up in his mind what he's going to do. Now, what I tell my kids is, when you ready to talk, then come holler at me.
Oh yeah,
But I'm not volunteering. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel.
So
now
are
my
you
kids
saying
talk to me.
There's a time limit, like, okay, I'm gonna say something once, or should this
Yeah,
opinion
because
and this meddling
When
travel into the marriage 10
Because-
years, 20 years, and your
yeah, marriage
your
I'm
son
leaving
or your
alone.
daughter
Marriage I'm leaving alone. Now,
is
now
40,
if I
50 years
see
old or
if
something.
I see that they are like it's affecting their health, I'm going to say something. If I see that like they on some Whitney Bobby stuff,
like, I'ma step in,
I'm
no
I'm
matter
going
what
to say
age.
something.
Right.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Now, okay, when they are young, kids, you push kids. I've learned this. You push kids, the more you tell them no. All I'm gonna do is keep it 100 one time, and I'll give you silence. It works for me very well.
Oh, absolutely.
And let them bump their head, and then they come call me, holler at me later, because you can preach. This goes out to all the boys, all the men who got all the men who have girls. Like it was one guy, I won't say his name, we know him. But anyway, he was worried about something. Girls gonna do what they want to do. I don't care
They
how
will.
much you tell them, don't give them the booty, she's giving up the ass.
She is.
Your daughter
Daddy, I'm in
is gonna
love.
give up the ass to a guy that you should. Well, you don't want her to give it up at all. You want her to be a virgin until she die. But an elderly virgin, you want her to get a. But anyway.
Can you be a nun?
But no, but what happens is it takes, when they say that whole thing about it takes a village, it's real, it takes a village, because what he may not listen from daddy, they might listen from auntie. You know, because like my auntie Ida, we only 10 years apart, maybe 11 years apart. So I could go to auntie Ida where my mama might, you know what I'm saying? But me and my mama was like this. But auntie Ida, you know, she smoked a little weed though too. But mama didn't smoke weed. Ida did. But but
gosh.
auntie Ida was like the auntie to go to. She still is. She's like that. You feel me? So auntie Ida can maybe drop something that I hear, that the same message that mama told me, but she told me a different way.
Right. I don't feel that mama should take her conversation to the daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
I feel that she should tell her son whatever her piece is, and the daughter-in-law should tell
Yeah.
her husband.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't be exchanging words.
And don't be pillow talking to me. I had to check my mama last night when she was talking about how you keep them,
Right.
Your kids don't be. Ooh, you can't do
Yeah,
that.
don't do
Don't
that.
do that one.
Don't do
Oh hell no.
Well, I'll have a question for you.
What's the question?
What is the fine line between family members and in-laws hating versus lending support in the relationship? So is this scenario, is the mother hating, or
She
is
just
she
don't
being
like
might be hating.
supportive?
Yeah, she-
Because if they are married, my advice for a family would be that you do want them to, because marriage, you're going to go through stuff, ups and downs, that the family should be supportive of them sticking through and being supportive of each other versus hating because that's the in-law, you know?
Yeah, you don't want
So
to hate.
is this
but-
Right.
mother-in-law hating, or is she
Well,
just like
she's hating now because they
well,
married.
You did marry someone with
and
4 kids.
she's hating
so
now.
I guess
She's
you
hating.
gonna be
She's hating now. They married.
Yeah.
You showed your
So-
concern before they got married.
Right.
There's nothing else for you to talk about my wife
So
once I decided to get married. Shut up.
If she is
Oh,
hating,
now,
Yeah.
see that? Now you
Shouldn't
done went
she
too far.
expect-
Yeah, shut up.
No.
Leave it alone.
if the mother's-in-law is hating, shouldn't she
Yeah.
expect to get a little bit of bite back from the daughter-in-law?
Well, let's get some calls. Hold on.
Hey.
Sam Silk Show. Hello.
Hey, I want to get in on what you're talking about.
Go ahead.
I don't blame the mama. I think I'm going to be the same way with my son. I don't think I want to be like Candace Burton's mom on The Housewives, but my son is my best interest. I would try to tell him, don't marry a woman with all those kids and you don't have those kids, and I don't know. And then if you're going to talk about her past, you got to be 100% sure instead of telling lies or rumors. You got to be 100% sure that it's the truth. But I think I'll be the same way.
All right. Thanks a lot for the call. Sam Silk Show. Hello.
I'd like to make a comment on today's forum.
Go ahead, please. We're listening to you.
Okay, first and foremost, if it was the shoe was on the other foot, and he had the 4 kids, and she only had the one, and a pretty decent job, how would the mother feel? See, people don't understand. She married a man, and he married her. They didn't marry the mother. The Bible says if a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. So if the mother can't accept the marriage, bag off. It's a sad situation that the son has to choose, put in the middle of it. But the Bible don't say when a man marries his mother. It says that when a man marries a wife, he finds a good thing, and he has to leave from up under his mother's wing. The mother need to get on board or keep it moving. Flat out.
All right, girl. Sam Silk Show. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
I was calling to get some advice about that relationship issue.
You sound like you got a terrible mom-in-law.
You know what? Yeah, I did, but you know what? And guess what? My dude checked his mother because at the end of the day, he got to put his mother in line too, just like Candy on Real Housewives. You have to put your mother in line to a certain extent because after all this years, okay, Ma, this is my problem, this is my issue. I love this woman. I'm going to be with her. It sounds like Mommy is a little bit too deep in the issues. If you talk to somebody, you want their advice, okay, but don't keep drilling and beating this woman down. If he break up and their marriage fails, okay, but you should be rooting for your son at the end of the day. You shouldn't be tearing them down. He needs to put his mother in place. He don't need to be getting mad at his wife. The wife should be mad at the husband because why are you letting your mother keep coming at me like this? And we knew what we signed up for when we renewed our vows or whatever.
That's right.
wrong.
Because your mama don't do this trick, do she?
Whatever.
And if she did, you better let me know so I can get the hell out of here.
Okay, because this was like I'm trying to sleep with your son. Like, no.
Sam Silk Show. Hello.
What's up, Sam? How you doing?
I'm good. Go ahead and talk to us.
Hey, check this out. I was in a situation like that before, and I stopped going around my girl's family. I didn't go around her family at all. And she was like hurting because when they had functions, I wasn't there, and she wanted to get back with me. Soon as she'll go there, and then she'll get back with me. Guess what?
What?
Her family started saying that she want to be with me and spend time with me. That they started accepting me because they wanted to. They had to accept me to get with their daughter. You understand what I'm saying?
They wanted their daughter back, so they accepted you.
They accepted me. And guess what?
Yeah.
Everything came out right. Cause see, I didn't bag up, but I wasn't gonna come around where I know it's gonna be chaos.
Yeah.
Are you guys still together?
Oh no, she's deceased.
Oh, no.
Okay. Sorry to hear that. Bro.
Yeah, she's deceased. She's deceased.
Now,
So,
are you cool with her family now?
When I see them, when I see them, we speak, but I don't go around there, like when me and her were together.
right. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It was when we were together, like I didn't go around at first, but afterwards, like about 3 months down the road, they start missing her. And they accepted me in order to get your daughter. You're gonna have to come through me, And all you had to do was open the door, and I'll be there. But I wasn't gonna kiss your rectum just to be friends with you.
He said he gonna kiss the ring. All right, man. Thanks a lot. I get too personal sometimes. There's some people that don't show up at our family for gatherings, and God bless them. They may be watching
Don't
now.
show up to my house.
God bless them. I mean, you don't come, you just don't come.
That's right. If
Yeah,
you don't
and-
like me,
Yeah, I'm cool.
don't come to my house.
Stay where you are. In fact, but I'm coming to yours because that's my family house. And I'm going to sit over there with my feet. I'm going to take my shoes off. And I'm going to come to your room and speak when you don't come out to talk to me. I'm that type of dude. Hey, what up, Uncle? How you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. Nephew here. Yeah, yeah. You all right?
I don't know. I'm just one for being respectful to elders. I don't feel that mama should come out of pocket to the wife. That's not right.
Yeah.
Those are her children, and she should not be harassed about her children.
Yeah.
But nobody's going to tell me what I'm going to say to my son. Like, you're out of pocket.
But if
there.
you're poisoning
No, don't poison.
Okay,
yeah,
right,
don't
right.
poison.
If you
the relationship.
poison the son, telling him bad stuff about his now wife, he the one who decided to marry the woman with the 4 kids,
Yeah, that's
and
his
she
wife.
still don't know too who the daddies are.
Oh.
That's his. What up, Shay? That's his problem. Just don't be over here trying to do a DNA test. Just don't. We ain't doing no results over here.
I don't know. Just don't come head turning at my house because
Yeah.
I'm going to whoop your butt.
Last comments before we go.
Yeah. Let's see. I got to go back. Parker said, at best, should respect mama-in-law and just keep distance. Understand not everyone is for everybody. I agree.
Yeah.
Barbara said, I really love my husband's mom, but it took work to get our relationship to a loving relationship. At least you kept trying.
And if you kept trying, though.
Yeah. She also said, I've come to realize getting involved with my kids' relationships is a waste of time. I will listen, but I don't get involved anymore. I don't know. We have a lot of comments, so.
All right.
Make
Hey,
sure you read all the comments.
Share with everybody, read the comments, and give your 10 cents. And, we appreciate you, man. We do it again tomorrow, friends, right here on the Sam Silk Show. Thanks for hanging out with your boy.
Ain't nobody